Hello, Mahmoud.
Hello, David. How are you?
I'm
Yeah,
fine. I'm fine. How is the XP going?
Yeah, it's great. It's great. I got my payslip. How about you?
Yeah, well, actually, I got my payslip too, but there's actually some error on it. So I guess if it's like in my previous employer, it will take several weeks to correct it until I got the correct amount. So yeah, it's a pity, but it's
Several
like that, I
weeks.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You sure don't use Odoo? It's take like 2-3 minutes at
No.
most.
No, I don't believe you. It cannot be that fast. Why? All my previous employers, it was at least several days when it was the best thing. So I don't believe you.
You are saying that they pay per payslip also.
Of course, you pay the correction of a payslip. It's normal, no?
Yeah. No, it's not.
No.
Of course, you pay here per user, not per payslip, so we can create, correct, and revert as many payslips as we want. And you say weeks, I think we can make the whole payroll cycle from onboarding a new employee to correcting his payslip in less than 20 minutes.
Yeah, you will have to show me that because I still don't believe you.
I think we will show you. So, do you remember this screen?
Oh, yeah, this screen. I used it several months ago. It's really practical. And I guess your employee already filled all this information. He's a very thorough employee, this Geoffrey.
Yeah. I think he is ready to review and sign his contract.
Yeah, this is so easy to use, and signing electronically, it's so neat. I really loved using that screen because just going to the offices to sign a document is really a pain.
Yeah, and here he finished his signing. Let's go to the employer or the recruiter screen.
Yeah, so that is the offer that we made to Geoffrey, and we can just see he signed the... Oh, okay, so there is a requested signature. It's for the recruiter, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but before he go to sign, he can review all the gross, the net, and the company cost of this offer, and he make sure that all the numbers are good, and he make sure that the contract start are good also. So now he can countersign the contract with signing now.
Yeah, it's so quick and natural. Being a recruiter at Odoo must be so easy.
I think so. And here, he have his employee onboarded, and now he has the employee record filled with all the data from the configurator.
That's nice. And so every data is there, the employee filled in?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, nice.
His bank account is created.
And why is it red?
Yeah, because it's not trusted yet. The bank accounts need to be trusted manually because we don't know if he filled the right bank account, and if he misses that and we send the money to the wrong account, I think he will be very furious.
Yeah,
So,
I think it makes sense to always validate those details.
so let's validate it and trust it and save.
Nice.
Now let's go to the payroll tab, which have all his payroll information. But I think we are missing someone. We said to him that we have a recurring benefit called the representation fee, but I don't see it here.
Okay, and how could you add it easily?
Yeah, because our payroll officer have set up in the structure, we can add an input and choose the input, select it, and here it is in the form and it can be edited.
So you can define any input you want on your payslips and it will be correctly computed?
Sure, why not? And let's see, give him a value, and we will see when we generate the payslip how this value will show there.
That is really practical. It seems so quick to set up an employee. It's amazing.
Yeah, but if you see that Geoffrey has 2 children that he needs to pay a child support. Let's
I guess he's a bad husband.
So let's go to the salary adjustment and add him and child support with like 20 euro.
No, I think he loves his child a bit much more than that. So
So-
you can put
100 and for unlimited time. And let's save it. And here we have the salary adjustment.
okay, nice. And all of this will be reflected on the payslip.
Yeah, sure. But let's go out of the recruitment or the employee app and go to the payroll to see the new work entries.
Okay, so this represents all of the time of your employees, and we already have the time of Jeffrey.
Yeah,
That's really
there
nice.
is from their schedule, the attendance record are
Yeah.
generated with the right time.
But I think you forgot something, because me, for the OXP, I did a lot of overtime.
I think
And you
it
too, I
is-
think you did.
Yeah, I think
Geoffrey, not so much, but us two, we did a lot.
I think we will have here some overtime hours, and I will make it just 3 for now. And I will add them
Oh, that
on
is
the
nice.
attendance. I will make you 2, and overtime with the 3 hours, and I will add it.
Perfect. Okay, and what if you want to change sometimes, like put some time off? Can you do it also
Yeah.
from there?
I think I will stick for those 3 days. So I will go here and choose sick time off, and I will put the right duration, which is 7 hours and 36 minutes. And instead of add, I will replace them.
Damn, that was fast. So you can just manage all your employee time from there. And how do you create the pay slips after?
I think it's one button away. We generate our pay run, and here are all the pay slips already computed.
And can we check in Geoffrey employee that he has all the correct elements on it?
Sure, let's go to the Geoffrey and go to salary input to find the child support there,
Nice.
and the salary computation to find the representation field there.
That is nice. And you just created 4 pay slips in like 30 seconds. It's really fast.
Yeah, so let's create the draft entries to validate those and mark them as paid. But I think we have a correction for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's true that I did have a child last month and I forgot to tell my HR.
Yeah, so
Maybe we need to check on my employee profile. But so how the amount can be corrected? Because now that the payslip is out, I guess it can take some time to regenerate it, or no?
I don't think so. We will just create you a new version or a new record in the 1st of August. And we will edit this with the number of children you have. And we will make this 1. Let's save it. And let's go to your old pay slips that are market paid already. Let's go to the September one. And here you have the warning that this version is the not right one for this pay slip. If we go to the adjusted,
So the system just detected all payslip that were affected by this change?
yeah,
Okay.
here in
That
the
is
wizard,
really powerful.
it says that there's 2 pay slips that have been affected for this
Okay.
change. If we
Perfect.
click on it, this is the list view of all the pay slips that are affected.
Okay, that is really neat.
Let's go back and we choose to correct all the affected pay slips at once.
And what is the revert only button? What does it do then?
The revert, it's only make a negative pay slips that revert the paid one. But the correction one creates 2 pay slips. One is the negative one and one is a new one with the correct data on it.
Okay.
So let's correct, and here we have 4 pay slips, 2 in negative and 2 in positives.
Okay, and so all the the accounting lines in my journals, are they affected by this? And is the balance on my accounting still correct if I do that?
Yeah, sure, because they are all in the because they are all in the pay run. If you open the pay run, you can see how much net you will pay your employee for this correction. So for your child, you will get 208 euros extra for those 2 months.
Yeah. It costs a lot more than that to raise them though, so yeah. But I guess I can still take it.
Yeah.
And why do we have some warnings on the pay slips here?
Because they are a pay slips with the same structure for the same period. You have, so for the main ones, you have another one, so we give you a warning that there is a similar or a duplicate payslip found to not create two payslips for the same employee.
Okay.
But here, we know they are the correction ones, so we don't care much about this warning.
Perfect. And what does happen if you click on the link here of the duplicates?
Yeah, for sure, he will create you the duplicated one.
Oh yeah, okay. It will just point you to the original payslips. That is really nice. Okay.
And now, we will pay you those. But if we go to the normal payslips view, David, we will have here the related payslip buttons.
Oh, so that you can find the one that were corrected really easily then. That is smart.
So now, in the old payslips that is corrected, we have here in the log notes that this is a corrected payslip, and in the related payslips we will find the reverted one and the correct one.
Perfect. So we just really did a few complete pay cycle in like 15 minutes. It's amazing. So why do people not use Odoo for that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
They just don't know how Odoo is capable in managing your employees and your payslips.
Seeing it like that, I think Odoo will be a global payroll force across the world in a few years at the most. I've never seen something so quick. Thank you, Mohammed.
Thank you.
And maybe someone in the public has a question, so maybe if you have one, don't hesitate to scan the QR code and ask away. So we are here to answer your question, and if you have more specific question, don't hesitate to come by the HR booth after that.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah, sure.
I have 3 questions at the moment in the pad. Then if you would like to add some more, just do it, please. Why did you remove the contract model?
Okay, so the contract model, we removed it because with Fabien, we analyzed that onboarding an employee, creating the employee profile, creating the contract, setting it as running, was just a waste of time because there was a lot of duplicate information. And now you can manage all of the contract information from one tab in the employee profile. It's so much easier, it's so much quicker. Just look at that. We only spent 15 minutes to onboard a new employee. It shows his salary, his benefits. We created a new contract, payslips, corrections in 15 minutes. You cannot do that in any other payroll software.
Thanks a lot. How do you manage an employee who has more than one bank account?
Yeah, sure. We can show this right now. I think I have 2 bank accounts. So let's go to my employee record. And here in the personal information, you will find the multiple bank accounts I have and the salary allocation button. In the salary allocation wizard, you can allocate a percentage for each account, or you can make one account that has a fixed amount of money. So for this account, I want to have only 300 euros from my net pay to go to this account and the rest for the main account. But if I save like this, I have a warning. Why? Because I have only 50% of my net pay, and I don't have the rest. If we choose this to 100 and save, and here we can have it. Let's see it in the payslip, how it's shown. If I have this printed, yeah, it is printed.
Yes.
Let's go this and open the payslip. In this payslip, I will zoom now.
Yeah.
I will have the first bank account that have the 300 fixed, and the rest of the 2000 will go to the second account.
Thanks a lot for the explanation.
Yeah, sure.
Another question here. What is the difference between a validated and a downed payslip?
So basically, when you validate a payslip, you then have to pay it, and it's up to you. We can export some payment reports for the bank. We have already several localizations where you can export. We have SEPA payment, NACHA for America. We have also a bank report for Australia, for India. A lot of other countries are, you can export the bank report,
Yeah, yeah.
give it to your bank, and when the bank tell you that the wire transfer has been made, you can put the pay run and payslip as paid, so that you know that the operation has been done from the banks.
Okay, very clear. An interesting question here. Do we have AI in payroll?
Yeah, for now, since AI is still a new module in Odoo, we didn't integrate it in payroll, and we actually have to be really careful when we will integrate it, because there's a lot of sensible information in the employee's profile and the employee salary. So we still need to think about how to use correctly those agents and to not divulge any sensible information. So we will take our time to do that, but of course for the reports and etc. in the later version, you will have all the powerful capabilities of AI at your disposal. So.
Okay, sounds great. Here I have a wonderful question. I'm sure that you will love it. Does payroll connect with timesheets?
Okay, actually at the moment, no, we don't connect with timesheets. The way that Odoo is designed at the moment is that you either connect it with planning or attendances or the normal working schedules. If you have a project where you want to link them, it's still possible though, because our engine is flexible enough, and but it will you will need a bit of customization and custom code to do that.
Maybe in the future.
And maybe in the future, don't hesitate to ask Fabien about it. Maybe you can change his mind, and we will have the new feature maybe in later versions.
Okay, so that's the ones to be convinced. then.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, thanks. What is automatic in the whole payroll process? Here, what do I need to do at the end of the month in order to launch the automatic computation of the pay slips and send them to employees?
So, like we just showed, you can just verify your work entries, generate your pay runs, and here we see in the September month the work entries were validated because the pay slips have been created and validated. But for October, you can still generate in one click. And as soon as the pay slips are put in the validated state, it will be sent automatically to the private email of the employee.
Okay. Is it possible to change the bank account number after signing the contract?
Yes, of course, and it will apply to all the version, even if you have a correction in the past, because the bank account now is the one you want to make the payment to. So,
okay.
And of course, you can change anything you want, basically.
Thanks. How do employees get their payslip? By mail, by letter, by phone?
Yeah, so like I said, on the private email, as soon as the payslip is validated.
Okay. Do they need a user?
No, they don't need a user to receive their emails, and they don't need, and they will have a permanent link to the employee payslip.
What is the price for the payroll application?
It's included in the normal price, and that's it. No more, no extra cost, no hidden cost. You can do as many payslips as you want, as many corrections as you want. As with Odoo, the principle is to have a cheap and powerful tool for you to use.
Okay, thanks. How can we change the payslip layout?
Maybe the payslip layout.
Can we change it? Can we
Yeah.
adapt it?
Yeah, sure. In the pay slips, it's like in the configuration, you have the payslip. Where's the payslips template? I think we can create one from the
This is.
structures.
I think this is a bit more technical thing. We could
It's
show it, but
here
it
in
would
the
take time, and you would have to modify some XML code. But you actually can, in the technical views, go into the HR payroll report and actually modify the lines and what you want to display, and what you could even add some fields needed on your particular localization and things like that. And there are some PDF templates that you can also play, add your own logo, your own color theme, etc.
Can we do it with Studio?
And we can do it with Studio, and also on the payslip line. So if you go on the rule here, like the representation fees input or the basic salary, there is a display and here you can choose to highlight some of the things or hide it because it's just a computation and there is nothing. It's not needed on the employee payslip, so you can really configure what is shown on the payslip very easily.
Okay, thanks. Can you show us how easy it is to create a salary rule? Can you show us where do we have to create them?
Yeah, sure. The creation of the salary rules are every salary rule is tied to a structure. A structure is the payslip template with all the salary rule and how it's computed. So I suggest to go to the structure first, but you can go to the rules and from here create a new one. You should choose the structure, the name and the code and the category of the rules. The sequence is very important, so that's why I suggest to go the structure first, because the sequence is when decide when this salary rule is computed, before what and after what, and we have a lot of condition-based rules and a lot of condition and computation.
And actually what we showed just before on the employee profile is the condition based on the salary input, which is a brand new feature where you can select where the custom benefits or deductions or whatever you want in your company will be shown on.
And actually we had a technical talk about doing it yourself for your payroll customization. You can watch it on YouTube and you will find a creation of structure type rules and parameters and all things you need to customize your payroll.
Yes, and on those new salary inputs you can choose a section on the employee. It will create a group on the employee profile and you can put all of your, you can really decide how your employee profile will look with that. You can add suffix, you can choose a default value, and you can also make it depends on another rule so that your computations are correctly taken into account.
Okay, perfect. Let's go for the last question. I know that we have still other question on the pad, but I really advise you to go at the booth after the presentation.
Don't hesitate.
This is the last one. Do you allow employees to edit their personal information themselves, and do you have an approval in that process? Obviously, it has an impact on the computation.
So there is an option for the employee to validate. There is no option anymore for the employee to edit his own personal information. They can do it themselves on their profile, but there is no validation of those changes at the moment. No. Basically.
Okay. Thanks a lot, both of you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks a lot,
Thank you, everyone.